I am so behind today. I'm sorry. Hello. My alarm goes off at 6:50 in the morning. And I try to get everything done by 7:50, and I don't know what happened. I went to bed super early last night. I went to bed at I was in bed before 9:30, I think. And I slept. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I think I was up for maybe a half an hour. Oh, I need to tweet. Fuck. Hold on. At least I remembered this time. It really is. I'm like, well, all the people that come to my stream regularly that want to be, because anybody that is a regular viewer of mine that wants to be in the Discord is in the Discord, because I've spammed the Discord for a week. So, and by week I mean 3 days. Damn. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, I'm just anybody who wants to be Giga notified that I'm going live is in my Discord. So my brain thinks I don't have to tweet, but I do, for whatever good it does, because I don't think I get a lot of viewer, I don't think people really pay that close attention to my Twitter and come into the stream through Twitter. So I'm just is there really any point in doing this? Because maybe I'm in too real of a mood right now, and I might be about to say something that's going to horribly offend people. I feel like Twitter for saying that you're streaming is pointless for me personally. Obviously it probably is useful for other people who are bigger than me, but the people who like my tweets that I'm going live don't come to the stream, so what's the point? But I do it anyway because that's what the content creator grind tells me to do. So I'm tweeting. There's a dog in my room. What's he doing? That's right. Maybe, like I said, it's just so hard to tell. You know, because like I forgot to tweet the evening stream yesterday, and I got the same amount of views as this morning. Like, and again, I don't really care about numbers. Numbers aren't important to me. I keep thinking to myself, I want to, because I don't look at my numbers while I'm streaming. Like, really all that matters to me is like chat engagement and how interested like viewers are, and like talking to you guys. Like, that's why I do it, because I definitely feel like I am the type of streamer that if I ever got big, quote unquote, like use Ebico as an example, having like 800 people watching, probably like 90% of it is going to be lurkers, which is great. I love lurkers. I am a lurker myself. I absolutely will put on a stream in the background while I'm working. Like, I was watching Mossman yesterday, and I talked like for 5 minutes when I got there, and then I started making dinner, right? Like, that is the type of like vibe I feel like is my stream, which is just you kind of toss it on and you listen to it while you do other stuff, which is what I feel like most people do. So like, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't matter, so I never look at numbers or anything like that, because numbers don't matter to me really, because like I'm not trying to like make it big or anything like that. I'm doing this for fun. And Anzi, you are not guilty. You are such a frequent chatter. What do you mean? But like, I do it because if I didn't, like, I do it to it gives me a sense of purpose, and like I'm doing something with my life in a weird way. You know, it gives me fulfillment. So that's like why I stream, and I don't do it for like the numbers. I do it to give myself work to do in the weirdest way. I do it so that I have work to do, and I enjoy the work that I do for the stream, and I wish I had more time for work outside of like the streaming. I wish that, you know, I could do more, and I'm so happy that I'm caught up on so much of the like back end stuff. And yeah, so like I do it for fun and to give myself work to do. So I'm just like, I'm like, which is weird, where I'm like, why am I bothering to tweet? You know, that's something to do. But anyway, we're here to resume our lives in Planescape. Exactly. It is definitely a hobby project. I just wish it wasn't such an expensive one. Alright. Enough of this. I'm out of here. It's a joke I made yesterday. What the heck were we doing? Help Sevtai get her revenge. A group of chaosmen called the Starved Dogs Barking. A few blocks south of the mortuary. Okay. I don't remember where the mortuary is. Well, I mean, I know it. I think it's west of here.
Come on, Cutter. Let's have a look at her.
Okay, so you can't go this way.
Hey, Critter! Come here! Come on in and sleep it off! Have a good one!
Done.
Man, that guy's voice carries. Okay, so this is the mortuary. So... Oh, do I need to talk to you about this?
Just look natural. Casual.
Who am I being watched by? You see, being the sender, as you approach, he looks at you. Hopefully, were you successful in finding Craddock, good sir? Yes, I pass along your message, although it didn't seem to please him any.
Updated my journal.
Bane doesn't seem to have heard any word after yes, for he smiles and heaves a sigh of relief. We are watching. Yes, you are, and I appreciate that so very much. Good fortune indeed. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. He reaches into his robe and pulls forth a handful of coppers, which he counts out, then hands to you. 45 commons for delivering a message, eh? Fair enough. Indeed, that's pretty good. Oh, more than fair, good sir. More than fair. I can say without hesitation that there is no finer profession in all Sigil than that of a runner of the House of Cinders. I'll keep that in mind. Uppies! Hi, Laura. Ooh, it is warm in the apartment. Oh my god. It is warm in the apartment. What? Oh. I was like, what happened? Why is my screen gray? It's because these guys keep attacking me. Like assholes.
Die.
Like, did you learn your lesson? Stop doing that. Okay, south of the mortuary. And the mortuary is there, I think. So we're going south. A few blocks south.
All right.
And... Hi, how are you doing today? Is it this guy? I don't... Growl at him? You're good? A little sleepy. Ah! Here, hold on. Hold on. You need rolls. Welcome. Welcome, Mossman, to the Discord. There you go. Oh my god, you have 69,000 channel points? I might have to do something about that. What do you even do with that many channel points? You have so many seeds to plant. I need to come up with something for those channel points. Oh god, what do I do? Sorry, I'm thinking. Alright. The man stops in mid-snarl and he reaches up to part the curtain of hair that covers his eyes. As his withered hand pulls away his dark locks, several strange puce-colored bugs fall from his hair and scatter across the cobbles. Behind the cloak of hair, the man's flesh is moon-pale and creased with wrinkles. His thick, bushy eyebrows form a V as he stares at you. Hand, my take the moon fly too? Tilt your head to one side as if studying him. The man frowns, but his eyebrows tilt upward in a reverse V, creating a bizarre expression. You have no idea how he accomplished the facial expression, but it makes you uncomfortable watching the muscles beneath his face shift into the new pattern. You can't tell whether he's angry, curious, both, or neither. Sing to kiss speak, a man. Answers prefer a wooden woman heart. A single kiss speaks a woman's heart, but a man's answer is what you would prefer. Very well then, but know this, my answer is a question, and an answer from you is what I would prefer. The man seems mesmerized by your voice. With every word you speak, a light flickers in his eyes. Barking wilder am I. I am a wanting, asking a may you. You may and I will. Are you one of the Chaosmen? Chaos. He stutters out the word as if having difficulty getting his tongue around it. Some say chaos tex. I say stex e socks. Chaosmen. Men no. Nem no. Men yes. 3 no's make a yes. He hunches down on his knees and begins to rock back and forth, singing in a childlike soprano. Chaos man, hop along home. A faction it is, yet we are alone. So you are one of the Chaos Men. Very well, I had some other questions. Question. May I join the Chaos Men? He looks at you, at you askance, shrugs, then bends forward to sniff you. Squat, stiff, lank, dank, damp, tramp, cod. He snorts and growls to himself. Sod. That would be a no, I suppose. Okay. Well, that's a tree with 1 snap branch too many. Morty rolls his eyes. No sense in chatting with Zeocitex, Chief. They're a barmy bunch. Who are the Zeocitex again? They're a faction who don't have any rules. It's like don't keep one thought in their head for too long. They're sometimes called Chaos Men. No need to explain why. How do they get members? They just seem to attract members like flies. Well, members that are crazy or chaotic enough, I suppose. I tend to go southern on accident sometimes. When I'm trying to do Brooklyn, I don't know why. I don't think they have any recruiters, though you really don't say anything about them for sure. I see. Thanks for the information. Motherfucker.
Did you see that?
See? They can only be joined by chaotic alignments. I'm not chaotic. Game said so. I bear the proof. You just need a jump scare reward? Why would you do that to me? I did not murder them. It was self-defense. They attacked me first. Content? No. Why would you want to scare me? That's not nice. What have I done that deserves being spooked? Okay, I'm supposed to be, like, killing... What am I supposed to be doing? I can't go any farther south, right? So it has to be around... Oh, for fuck's sake. Please stop.
Die. Just folly.
Why are you attacking me and then running?
The Karok sings true.
I have to be very careful.
Did you see that?
I'll just have to try to get Gull to add one, I guess. She would never do that to me. Right, Gull? You would never let Anzie constantly scare me throughout a stream when we're not even playing anything scary. Right, Gull? That's right. I'm the one who feeds her, so... You'll never get watered again. Oh, right. It's the fake door. I forgot. I don't know what to do. We'll see. I don't know what to do for this. Because I see the, like... I was low-key thinking about getting Lethal Company so we could do a Scaredy Cat stream. No, you don't like scary games, so why would we play... Okay, I need to read this journal entry again. I ran into a strange woman, Sevtai, by the Dustman Memorial outside of the mortuary. She was mourning the death of her 3 sisters, who had been attacked by a group of chaosmen called the Starved Dogs Barking. She asked me to kill 3 of their number to avenge the death of her sister, and I agreed. Oh, okay. No, we're not. No, I don't want to play the back rooms. It's a scary game where you just kind of wander around. It's kind of like Lethal Company in a way. You just kind of wander around like a maze area and you have to try to do puzzles, and it's scary. There's like monsters chasing you all the time.
Die.
Not all the time. True.
Damn it.
Technically not all the time. Okay, so I'm looking for 3 of the people, which I think they're all gone. I did see them on the map, but they're now missing, so I think I have to leave and come back so maybe they respawn.
Done.
Because they like show up over here. Usually. But of course, now that I'm trying to find them, they're nowhere to be found. Maybe we go this way? You will find some over here.
All right.
No, I don't think so. I think it's literally only in that little area, and I think I let him walk away, so I have to wait.
Come in, Basher. Look here, the finest Toledo blade.
Is that what I meant to do?
Come on, along here, please.
I'm gone.
What quest was it again? I have to kill 3 of the barking dogmen. And I saw some walking around here, and I thought I was looking for like a building or something. But now they're all gone. And I don't know where they went. Hello, Juniper.
Come on in, buy a drink. See the burning man. He's on fire. You've got to see it to believe it. The
being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual. Did you see that?
Well, at least I don't ever have to worry about being under-leveled, I don't think. I might have to look this one up.
Did you see that? Damn it. Did you see that?
Me as you.
The Karak sings true.
Okay, hold on. Help. Or wait. Starved dogs. That's barking dogs. What did I say? Okay. Okay. Help Sivtai get her revenge. 3 starved barking dog thugs can be found. Oh. Can be found in the smoldering corpse area and killed to complete the quest. Did I do it already? Because it's white. No, it can't be. Because, no, that's not how that works. Because, maybe I did it already. I'll go talk to her. Maybe I just did it already and I'm not, and I don't remember killing them. But I don't think that's true. We'll go see them. Let's see. It might be done already. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. I did it already apparently and don't remember doing it. You again. The woman turns to face you, her lips peeling back in a snarl. You have news for Septai? I have found the starved dogs barking and penned 3 of them in the dead book.
Updated my journal.
The powers be not blind in their justice this day. The woman reaches into her spider-like hair and draws forth a copper earring. Here you are. A pretty bit it should fetch. 'Tis worth 33 coppers at least, I'm sure. It belonged to one of my sisters, but she won't be needing it anymore. Very well. Farewell, Septai. Okay, it was just done already, and my quest didn't update, I guess. Okay, and then I wanted to talk to this guy, which is very convenient. I wanted to add, I'd like to bury a name. Ezenon.
Updated my journal.
The coppers fall into Death of Name's hand, and he tucks an arm back to his side. His eyes, now suddenly alive, roll to the back of his head, then snap forward and begin scanning the monolith and walls of the memorial area. He catches sight of a spot on the wall, and he quickly scutters over to it, hunches down, then begins to chip at the wall. He stops a few moments later, hops up, then returns to you. Buried. The word has a finality about it that makes you uncomfortable. Thank you, farewell. Alright. So now we can go tell the Ezenon Crier that we put the name on the wall.
Get a room and a girl, Cutter.
All right.
You see the crier of Azanon. He still emits choked sobs as he chants the dead city's name, and tears roll down his face. I've seen to it that Azanon's name has been remembered. It lies carved upon the black stone monument outside of the mortuary.
Updated my journal.
Suddenly, there is a brief whisper in the air, and the man's eyes dry. One of the tears that ran on his cheek simply vanishes. Then Azanon is served. I will tell my fellow criers of the stone you have described. You have my gratitude. It was nothing. Farewell. I hope you and your brother spend the rest of your days peacefully. Okay. So that's done. And then look into the matter of the mausoleum's Walking Dead. That was back in the first area. And I don't know if I ever went into the mausoleum. I don't know how I managed to just completely miss that building, but I don't think I ever went in there. Well,
Damn.
Damn it.
Die. Die. All right.
oops. Get your directions. 1 copper. Oh god, I don't want to be here. No. No. Send me back. Not yet. Not the main story. Anything but that. Okay. I have side quests to do. Okay, so this is the mausoleum, right? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh god. How did I get in here? Hello? The spectral figure materializes from the gloom of the passageway ahead and quickly moves to block your path. It floats before you, its once human features twisted in a mask of rage. Defilers, leave this place at once. Leave now, its booming voice echoes down the halls. This place is forbidden to the living. Leave now while you still can. I mean, I'm technically not alive, so... I have some questions first. Seek your answers elsewhere. This place is sanctuary for the dead. I shall not permit their slumber to be disturbed by the intrusion of yet another insolent mortal. Another? Has someone been here? Has someone else been in here? If you must know, yes, there is another intruder who, even now, continues to violate the sanctity of these hallowed halls. The anger in the spirit's voice fades. He seems somewhat saddened by the admission. The souls of my brothers and sisters cry out for peace. Sorry, I had a cough. Who is this other intruder? He is an evil coward who wields great power over the dead. He seeks something within these halls. What it might be or what his purpose is in seeking it, I cannot say. Why don't you drive this intruder away? I cannot. The coward has sealed himself within the inner chamber of the mausoleum. He has erected powerful wards that bar my entrance into the chamber. It is from there that he calls upon his dark arts to awaken my brethren and bends them to his evil will. Perhaps I may be of assistance to you. The spirit remains silent for several long moments. You can almost feel the weight of his lifeless gaze upon you. Yes, you might prevail where I have failed. If you will pledge to rid me of this blackguard, I shall grant you passage. What say you? I'll do it.
Updated my journal.
So be it. The spirit slowly begins to fade until only the echoing of his disembodied voice remains. But take heed. Tread lightly in these halls, lest you join the others in eternal rest. Okay. Oh.
All right.
Okay, we're going this way. This way. Oh. Skeletons!
Did you?
Die.
I mean, I probably shouldn't be taking things from here, but fuck it. What's finders keepers, as they say? Oh, the game's supposed to pause when I find a trap, but I guess I didn't technically find it. I just kind of stumbled on it, as I am wont to do. This isn't going to be much different than Baldur's Gate, I imagine. I think...
What's up?
Yeah. I don't think piercing damage is going to be very helpful against skeletons.
All right.
So we'll switch him to crushing damage. Which I'm assuming means bludgeoning damage. I'm gonna go this way first. Also, oh. Ooh, look at you. Your fancy clothes. They're pretty in red. I was thinking to myself, well, this should be my equipped weapon, right? No. I want... Yeah. And then maybe I should give the fist irons or the hammer. Okay, so he can't use that. What about these? Not usable by mages. Okay. Dagon can only run his own weapon. Oh. Best RPG ever made? You think so? I'm enjoying myself so far. Well, the only thing I can really do is... Oh, was there... I saw a hand, I felt like, for a second there. Okay. Did I ever loot that thing over there? I don't remember.
Die.
Bandages. I could use those. Okay. Oh, is that I couldn't go there, but I guess I can? Weird. Okay. A bone charm. Oh. Rags for something. Hope I put plenty of points into charisma, by far the most important stat in Torment. Yeah, I have... God, what are my stats? Yeah, I have 18 wisdom, 16 dex, and 15 charisma. I've heard that you can do a lot of talking in this game, and thus I did put points into charisma. Ooh, I could leave, but I'm not ready. I haven't cleared this floor yet. It's dark down here. Ow! Why is it always me? giant skeleton. Guys? What is happening? I feel like something's wrong.
Did you see that?
I felt like we went a lot of attacks in a row without hitting him. Okay, so that's away. There was another hand. Maybe the hand's always like that, I don't know.
Die.
Just folly.
Ooh, heart charm, that's new. And more bandages. 27 hit points. I don't actually know if that's a lot. It's like half health. This glistening drop of blood is as hard and blah blah blah. The heart charm is more powerful than the blood and clot charms, and it heals a number of wounds instantly, even serious or critical injuries. Furthermore, the user will also gain a rush of energy, removing any fatigue they may have otherwise been feeling. Cool. I'm gonna use that on myself to free up my inventory more than anything. Can't remember if I looted both of them. Okay. That poor singular skeleton that was all by himself. Oh.
Damn it.
Come on, guys, you can do it. It's just a skeleton. I believe in you. Okay, clot charm, bandages, and rags. You and you. And let's use a couple of you. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, what is happening? I'm under attack. Okay. What? Oh. So, oh, I didn't go this way apparently. I didn't go all the way up this way. So, our options are, we have a lot of options. So I'm imagining like these places connect to each other. So we'll go this way first. We'll go north and then south. Oh, okay. Oh, so those two ways connected to each other. I get it. Okay, so then there was this way. Okay. Oh, hello. Strahan Rune Shadow. You see a mid-sized man in long robes of deep black. His hair is neatly coiffed. I'm assuming that means that's coiffed. And an impeccably trimmed goatee complements his handsome features. Uh-oh, he's a handsome wizard. Noticing your arrival, he puts down the book he was writing in and strides confidently over to you, smiling. Impressive, I must admit. I never thought you would make it this far. I'm sorry. I'm glad to have disappointed you. Are you the one responsible for all the walking dead? Who I am is of no consequence to you. What I want is the question that should concern you most. As he speaks, he looks you up and down as if somehow fascinated by you. Very well. What do you want? Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. I hit you. He takes a step back and cocks an eyebrow. I want your blood. Is that some kind of threat? He wants me? Good. Oh, shit! I didn't mean it!
Damn.
Did you see that?
I'm horrid! I meant to read the rest of that. Oh god, I left the area on accident. I mean, I guess I could leave until I'm done being horrid.
Good as done.
Leave! Buddy, leave! Okay. Once you guys are oh god, why are you here?
Did you see that? Okay.
That was weird. Alright. Strategic retreat.
All right.
Also, he's not attacking me anymore.
Did you see that?
Whoops, accidentally clicked out of the area trying to kill some skeletons, and now oh, okay, never mind. He's figured it out.
That?
For some of the more challenging encounters, you can use Mort and a special ability. He has a special ability?
You haven't seen the last of me.
I hope that's actually true. Okay. Oh, I should have given this to him. He can identify it. Oh, have I not slept yet? That's fair. Okay. And then copy spell. Allow level 2 wizard. Spell fires. A successful hit causes 2 to 8 points of damage per dagger. When the ice knife strikes a solid object or a creature, the knife shatters, releasing a wave of numbing cold. All creatures within a 5-foot radius must make a successful saving throw versus paralyzation or suffer 1 to 4 points of cold damage and take a -2 penalty to their attack rolls. Cool. What is Mort's special ability? Because I only have Raised Dead unless I'm silly and oh, Litany of Curses. Ooh. I didn't know that was a thing that he had. Cool. I'm never gonna remember to do any of this, to be honest. Also, what the heck is... It's basically a single target taunt. Huh, cool. Okay.
I'm gone.
A skull. I don't need that. I mean, I should pick up every... Ooh. I found a diary, finally. Maybe I'll stop worrying about... Yeah, I should be picking this stuff up.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. Your path is mine.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say, buddy. Scroll of Strength. Grants the user immense strength. This precinct the strength scored by a certain number of points or tenths of a point above 18, which will still be qualified by race class restrictions. Okay. Chromatic Orb. Ooh. Okay. But I basically just want him to... I didn't mean to do that. I keep forgetting that there's a mage spell book, and let's remove that. And yeah, let's give you Chromatic Orb. Chromatic Orb sounds fun. I need you to like identify things more. When do you gonna level up, dude? Okay.
I'm gone.
I know I have to read the diary. Hold on. I don't know what I would need the skull for, but who knows? Okay. This leather-bound tome is cracked and worn with age. Some sort of crest has been burned into the cover. You can make out a series of interlocking triangles centered around the initial SR. The writing upon its pages has faded considerably, but the last few entries seem to have been penned recently. Day 2 of the 127th year of Factal Hashgar's reign. At last, I have found it. The missing page of the Aptage Grimoire is now in my possession. As I had guessed, the page detailed the necessary components for the casting of the final transformation spell. I have all but one of the components. A drop of an immortal's blood is all that stands between me and the eternal power of lichdom. But where can I find such a rarity? Perhaps I should seek the answer through divination. Day 14th of the 127th year of Factal Hashgar's reign. After days of taxing divination spells, I finally have my answer. The divination revealed the location of an immortal to be somewhere within an ancient mausoleum located in the hive section of Sigil. I must make haste. I must find this creature and draw its blood before it moves on. Day 15. I have arrived at the mausoleum. Immediately I was set upon by a shade that guards the remains of those interred within this place. I managed to elude the spirit and found my way into what appears to have been some sort of inner sanctum, protected by some minor wards to prevent any further interruptions. By that supernatural twit, I have set about raising some of the locals to conduct a search for the immortal. If the divination was accurate and the immortal is here, then likely it is interred within one of the many crypts that line these halls. It is only a matter of time now. Day 17. I am not alone. Someone has entered the mausoleum and is interfering with my servants. Could this be the one I seek? The divination revealed only that I would find the immortal here. Could it be that my presence in this place has prompted that which I seek to seek me out? What a delightful twist. I shall have to. The ink of this last entry is still wet. That is an interesting, like, kind of thing for divination magic, where it's like, yeah, what you're looking for is here, but the only reason that it ends up being there is because you divined that it would be there and it sends you there. And then they come to you. It's kind of interesting. I'm eating a granola bar, I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't expect that he would be here. As you step into the corridor, the guardian spirit materializes before you. Its ghostly countenance regards you benevolently. I thank you. You have done me a great service. The spirits of my charges sleep quietly once again. Go in peace, friend. The apparition fades away, leaving you alone in the deserted halls of the mausoleum.
Updated my journal.
Woo! Wee-hoo-hoo! We did it. Alright. We did it. Noroct until blah blah blah. Okay, so gathering dust is where I'm going now.
All right.
I'm just trying to eat a granola bar in peace. Why is the universe attacking me? You see Narok. He is pulling at one of his spikes of hair and using it to scratch a spot on his face. You can't help but think he'd look a lot better with dreadlocks. I found out what was going on in the mausoleum. The dead sleep again.
Updated my journal.
Narok's lines of worry smooth out as you speak. Thanks, give I. He reaches into his robe and draws forth a small bag, which he hands to you. Copper coin, twice 100. Thanks. Glad I could help. Farewell. Okay. Upper wards. Yeah, I don't have access to the upper wards yet, so we can finally go and begin main story now that I've done all of the side quests in this town. Right. We leave and we go this way. I should talk to Anna. Did I not talk to her already? I feel like I talked to everybody with a name, but I felt like I did walk past her. And I was like, I don't remember if I spoke to you. Can you fucking... Please, I'm begging you. Leave me alone.
Tanya's folly.
Oh my god. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like I walked by her earlier and I was like, did I talk to you? But I feel like I talked to everybody with a name. Was it this district? Because I feel like...
Hey, Cough.
Uh-oh, she has a name. You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. The girl ignores you. Who are you? The girl sneers and makes an obscene gesture with her tail. Pike off, you clueless sod. Hey, easy, I just had some questions. And what is it that you want? I can't help but notice that you have a tail. Do I now? The girl looks at her tail. So I do. And here I was thinking that it was a trick of me My, aren't you a sharp cutter? She bares her teeth. Why don't you piss off to another hole, to whatever hole you crawled out of, and leave me be? Me, nor me tail is for trade, Jig. Alright, I was just curious. It's just as well neither you nor your tail are for sale. You couldn't speak out a living with him anyway. What are you talking about, you blighter? Say it again. He didn't say anything, but I'm just curious, why do you have a tail? The girl's eyes narrow to slits. Are you daft? Can it be that you're dumber than a stone? Or mayhaps you're the power of ignorance? May the Davis brick you over and make you a street. Look, she's a tiefling, Chief. They got some demon's blood in them, and that makes them paranoid and defensive. Nice tail, though. Shame it's plastered on such an ugly body. Whoa, now. You better watch your bone box, you foul-mouthed mimer, for I splits you from your jaw. Jig. Why don't you try and split my jaw, chit? All I'm hearing is a lot of chatter from some hive trash. Throw a punch, I dare ya. I'll bite your legs off. Enough. Aye, that's right. Leash your mimer. I'm not saying that. Or I'll bury him with his body. Jig. Mimer? What do you... Oh, right. I know what mimer is. Like, I know it's probably short for bastard, but I'm still not saying it. Aye, and what is it you want? Can you tell me where I am? You're lost, and you're about to find trouble. Make yourself lost somewhere else, bubber. I had some questions I wanted to ask first. I'm looking for someone named Farad. Do you know where I can find him? Aye, I might. I might say more if you sweeten the question, aye. She rubs her tongue and... She clicks her tongue and rubs two fingers together. She means money. Oh. Aye. She glances at Mort and shrugs. What the skull said. Hard coin. Alright, how much? How much is it to you to know, aye? She studies you, then folds her arms. Come on, I haven't got all day. How about 10? If your information's good enough, it could be more. Alright. She pockets the money. It's gone so quickly you have no idea where it vanished to. Look for him in the alley spireward from the mortuary. That's to the south and west of the mortuary, eh? Very well. Oddly enough, south and west of the mortuary is an alley filled with heavily armed thugs. Know anything about that? Oh? Well, maybe you'd be best asking them where old Stuttercrutch is. Enough of your lies. Tell me where Farad is. Oh, I'm not gonna threaten her. I'll bluff because I don't actually want to hurt her. Bar that, I have nothing more to say to you, Burke. Get. Alright.
Looks like the Dusty's lost one of the deaders.
She has a tail. I like her armor. Is she recruitable?
Well, what is it?
You have to tell me, Pedro. Is she recruitable? I'm assuming she is because she's got voice acting. Yes, but not now. Also, I was told that there wasn't any romance in this game.
I know deaders today said walking ones looks like.
Cool. Alright, I'll be back later. Bye. Or maybe he meant romance for me because usually I romance men. Because obviously, you know.
All right.
My bonks are ready. Not my best girl, but I can see the appeal. Well, you and I don't have the same taste in women, to be fair. I only like men that want to murder me. Women that want to murder me, I just feel threatened by it.
All right.
The heck am I going? Why are you named Yellowfingers? This Weasley-looking fellow is... Imagine I actually like the quiet, intellectual girl here. Oh, I love quiet and intellectuals. So maybe we do actually have the same taste in women. Just based on what you have presented as your favorites in the games that I've played so far, I didn't think that I would like whatever was your favorite. Is skulking about the garbage like a tattered shadow. Seeing you and Mort, he beckons to you. Hey, the skull. Where you get the skull, eh? Me skull it is. Give it back to me. Mort turns to the hiver. Pike off. Go on, take the skull. Who are you? Skull's mine, eh? Give it to me. I'll forget you stole it, he mumbles, his eyes darting. What proof do you have that this is your skull? He stares at you for a moment like you're addled. It's Pike and mine, talk and proof, don't know nothing. Gives me the skull back now. This is not your skull. You calling me a liar? Skull's mine. Mine! He mumbles for a moment, eyes rolling and darting. You thief, spittin' lies, I'll gutcha. I wouldn't try it. The man glances at you, eyes narrow suddenly. He attacks. Meet his attack. Well, I feel like I could have avoided this by paying him, but...
Die.
He actually had some money on him. Why must everybody attack me? What have I done? This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing... That wouldn't have been chaotic enough to just avoid combat. I tried. This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing with a well-kept fighting knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a curious look. What you want? I had some questions. My name's Ratbone Cutter. I'm a thief hire and the employee of Sharegrave, the boss of the collectors you see around this square. He pays me most to learn his lads to be real quiet like. Ooh, can you train me? I'm not even gonna read the rest of your dialogue. Sure, for a spot of coin. Been trained before? No, I haven't. That's fine. I'm gonna cuff you now, so dodge it. He suddenly swings his open hand at your head. Dodge the blow. You avoid Ratbone's blow. Not bad, Cutta. Now, how about that spot of coin? 50 commons and I'll see you trained right up. Sounds good. Here. You knows you gots to stop doing whatever you're doing now, right? You can't be a warrior or what not and a thief. Are you alright with that? Yes, I am. Let's get to it then. What I'm gonna learn you here are thieves' 6 best bloods, sneaking about, hiding, picking locks and pockets, finding and removing traps, and my favorite, stabbing plucky Burks in the back. Go on. Sneaking about, hiding in the shadows, and moving real quiet like is right handy. Better a live git than a dead Cutta, eh? Not only do you stay out of harm's way, if you does want to stick someone, you got the upper hand right off. And I'll tell you more of that later. Keep in your mind, though, you can't go sneaking if someone's already looking at you. Picking pockets and locks is a good thing, too. Supplement the old income and such. Just be ready to run if he gets caught picking a pocket. And always check for traps if you're picking a suspicious lock. If you're going to look for traps, just check the area over nice and slow. Sometimes it'll take you a moment or two to see them. If you does find a trap, use your skills to disarm the blighted thing. It's a lot like picking a puzzle lock, really. The last thing I'll learn you is the backstab. Ratbone sighs happily. If he manages to sneak up on a bugger and you wants to start a row, just attack the sod from behind. You've got a much better chance of hitting him when you do that. You hits harder. Alright, let's get started on training. Ratbone nods. Alright, Cutta. First off, you gotta relax. You're too tense. You're gonna have to let your instinct take over at times and trust your hunches. And so your training as a thief begins. Learn all I
Updated my
can.
journal.
After a long period of training, Ratbone nods at you in satisfaction. I must say, Cutta, never have I run across a faster learner. I'd almost say you've done this all before. As Ratbone speaks, you come to realize that you have done this before. That at one time you possessed all of these skills. Perhaps I have, Ratbone, and simply forgot. Thanks and farewell. As faded memories of lurking in darkened hallways and avoiding deadly traps drift into focus, you manage to recall enough to learn more than Ratbone has taught you.
I feel stronger.
I'm a thief! Called to the shadows, trained to become a thief. I'm a thief, I'm a thief, I'm a thief, I'm a thief, I'm a thief. So... Is detect traps the same as, like... Because, like, I only have... Oh, open doors would be picking locks. So is detecting traps and... picking, like, disarming them the same skill? Nice. I would guess so, yeah. Okay. I'm a thief. Favorite weapon? Oh, it wasn't intended to be. Strongest creature killed starved dog barking thug? Absolutely not. The first, like the strongest thing that I killed was definitely that asshole. It was like something grave or black something? Black Raven? That guy that was in the alley. God, he was a bitch. All right. I got myself a thief finally. Oh, and I can finally put all of these rat tails on my hotbar. Mort must have gotten the last hit then. Oh, okay. So it's not cumulative of like for everybody. It's just got it. I understand. God. Mort, can you carry the skull? Thanks. I appreciate you. Ooh, and I can finally wear this. Yeah. Cool. Oops. I'm hitting tilde on accident. Oh, Sharegrave. Why can't I just walk in here? Also, I haven't saved in a while, and I wish that I hadn't. Okay. You. I'm not in dialogue mode. Okay. Tall and lanky, this pale, grim-looking man exudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. What little that's left is a ragged mess of scar tissue, as if the ear was bitten rather than cut off. His narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever and dangerous. Would you be Sharegrave? He spits out a reply. I don't know you, Burke. He glares at you. Who are you to be asking about some Sharegrave cutter? A man named Pox referred me to Sharegrave. I was told he might know the location of someone named Farad. The tension in the room suddenly rises. Now, what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about old Blood Farad for? He stole something from me, and I want it back. The man is silent for a moment, then cracks a smile. He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether we're alive, where we're living or dead. What do you mean? Our main source of living around here is the dead, you know. You're a collector. Aye, that's right. He looks at you as if he's considering something. Now, there's only so many debtors at any one time. My Bloods and I can only gather so many. If somebody else is gathering debtors, that's much less coin that goes into our pockets. So,
Updated my journal.
The rub is that he's found a motherload of them. Now, I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigil. He frowns, tapping his chin. So I'm quite interested in knowing where all the debtors are coming from. I could find out for you if you'd like. Oh, aye? And how would you do that? All I need to do is find him. Let me worry about the rest.
Updated my journal.
You got it. I'll even give you 100 copper commons for your trouble. Go up on the platform, follow them to the north and west. You'll come to a gate that leads to Fraud's bolt hole. Getting in and getting the information is your deal. If anyone asks, you don't know me, and we never had this talk. Here? Who are you? For a smart cutter, you don't listen too well. True. I don't listen at all. Alright. The midwives? Okay. I was like, what? Rats! Cranium rats! I wanna use a spell. Damn. I thought I had chromatic orb. I don't.
I shall
Die.
Get out of here, you rats. Money! Except they're only like one apiece. Also, why am I crying? What happened?
I'm gone.
I was just so sad killing these rats. It's just so sad. The little ratsies, they never did anything wrong. Is anybody in here? Yes, there is. Hello, Jadam, you have a stick. What? Who? I really don't have time to talk with you. You see, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to complete my spell without the key component. Maybe I can help. Jerem pauses for a second. I guess it couldn't hurt. I'm in need of a ruby to complete my spell. It must be of exceptional quality, not like the junk they sell at the marketplace. If you should find one, bring it to me, and I shall make it worth your while.
Updated my journal.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Is there any in your house? Can I have this blood charm? Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye. Ow. Worth it. A number of herbs are hanging from the rack to dry. Ooh. Oh, this house looks nice. Hello. The squat old woman looks like she had all the color bled out of her. Everything from her hair to her shawl to her robe, all are shades of gray. The only splotches of color on her come from several strange herbs which are tied to her belt like by their stalks. The herbs make a strange swoosh when she moves, like a broom. The elderly woman turns and stares at you, and you notice the gray shades blanketing her body extend to her features as well. Her hair is a wispy gray, and her eyes are like chips of granite. She frowns when she sees you. And who might you be? I don't really know who I am. So you not know yourself, child. She squints, then points at at your chest. Hard to piece together the man beneath all that tracery and scrawling scars, is it? Maybe. Who are you? With a sly cackle, she wags her eyebrows. Have you not heard of old Mabeth, then, the midwife of the square? Have you not now? She narrows her eyes and her voice drops. Well, now you have, for I be Mabeth. You're a midwife? What do you do?
Updated my journal.
I set bones right, drive the cough out of the sick, yank out squealing stubborn babes, mend cloaks or a rag or two, make cures and herbs and other such. She squints at you, studying your scars. Be needing a cure or three, do you then? Cures? Aye, you be needing some cures to look at you. Want to buy some, do you? She glances at the scars covering your body again, then shrugs. Too late to be asking for them, I think. Could I see what you have? Ooh, I want to buy, like, everything, but also I want to sell that. Oh, yes. Thank you for at least buying something. Also, you only get 1 copper for the cranium rat tails anyway, so might as well sell that. And I would like to buy, like, all of your healing potions, please. Or the equivalent of. Okay. Charm of infinite recall. Mage's Guard. Only usable by mages. Considerable standard equipment for an adventuring mage. Makes his armor class 6. Okay, and for some reason she can't identify the dagger. Okay. I kind of want to say fuck the bandages. Oh, wait, no. The blood charm is like second best. And then... do I really need these things? I don't know. That's the bad thing about being like... This lady is a mage trainer, so she has all the mage stuff. Really? That makes sense. That's like the one bad thing about like being like anything can be a thing to open a door. It's like, well, then I don't want to get rid of anything. You can wear it. Okay. Cool. I mean, we could use some healing.
Updated my journal.
Oh. For free? Thank you. How kind. Let's go talk to Nod. As you approach the hooded, brown-robed man, you notice that he's mumbling to himself softly and occasionally nodding. Someone comes to speak to Nod, speaks to Nod. He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs and then nods to himself. What are you doing? Nothing, except looking for debtors. Nothing else. He sniffs, then gives another hacking cough. He mumbles for a moment, then speaks to himself. Nothing else. Need the coin. Coin. I mean, I know the answer to these questions, but I'm gonna pick them anyway. You can sell the corpses? Why do they pay for them? What is this place? What are you doing? I had some other questions. What? Coin. You wants to know something? Coin. Never mind. You probably... I mean, what if he has a quest for me? Fine. I had some questions. Here. Tell me about the collectors. Tell me about this area. Tell me about Sheargrave. Do you know a man named Farad? Do you know where I can find him? I already know where to find him. I'm looking for a journal that I've lost. Tell me about Mabeth. Midwife, cures and charms. She help with the wee ones. Nice. He wrinkles his nose. Her place up on the platforms. Smell bad. Farewell. You'd ask a Nod. I not ask a question for you. Okay, go ahead and ask your question. Nod has a sister, Amaris, lives in the hive away from here, away from the square. So long ago, Nod has separated from his sister, taken away. So your question is, you don't know her? I mean, I've seen her. If you sees her, if he does, tell her Nod, her brother, worries about her, and he does. He worries. All right, I'll do that for you. Nod thanks you, he does. Nod thanks you. Amaris was pretty, so pretty. Lives in the hive now. Fair skin. She was hair like jet. And always in blue. Blue. She was always in blue.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Oh, shit. I do remember, I think, seeing someone of that description. So before I forget and never go and look, I'm gonna go now.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural.
Who are we being watched by?
Casual. Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
You said you're a mimer, right, Mort? Yeah, a mime is a floating encyclopedia. You put information in it, you get information out. How did you die? No idea. I kind of forgot when I died. Can't say I blame myself much. At least there was something waiting for me after I died. Even if it is life as a floating skull. I mean, it could be worse. What happened to your body? I don't know. It's just gone. Mort glares at you. But don't think I miss it, because I'm happy just being the way that I am, and I don't need your half-wit judgments or snide remarks, alright? Alright. I'm not convinced you on some sort of walking curse that's destined to follow me around. Look who's talking. Let's go. Alright. I don't remember what district she's in, and I've already forgotten her name. I know it starts with an A, and it's not Anna. But I do distinctly remember seeing a woman with that name. Why are all of these... Have I talked to you before? Why are these people dead? Not people. Your first impression of Mar is that he needs a long bath, preferably away from any creature that has any sense of smell. You can almost see the stench waft from his body in sinister yellow tendrils. He motions towards you frantically in an effort to get you to come over and talk to him. I swear to God, I talk to every single person that exists, and yet I've still missed things. I don't get how. Approach this person and hear what he has to say. Thank you for stopping. My name's Mar, and I have a favor to ask you. I'm listening. 'Tis a matter of life and death. I must be delivering this here box, or it'd be me head for sure. 'Tis me bad luck that I twisted me leg something fierce. So will you help me out by delivering this here box for me? Okay. For the briefest of moments, you see a look of regret cross his face, then it is gone as he looks at you and hands you the box. A slight shimmer surrounds the box as both you and Mar touch it. A sigh of relief is heard as Mar releases the box into your care. He just gave me a cursed box. What now? This we needed to be delivered to Kuatra. He can usually be found somewhere down in the southeastern section of the hive. Oh, unless you try to say I didn't warn you, whatever happens, don't open the box. And don't leave the hive with the box. Now be off with you.
Updated my journal.
Oh yeah, twisted leg my ass. So, he said don't open the box. Ooh. The first thing I'm gonna fucking do is quick save and open the box. I wanna know. You can't tell me not to open a box in a video game. I have to open it. This appears to be a small wooden box. Intricate designs etched in gold adorn the box. At one time, this box would have been worthy enough to be displayed in any aristocrat's estate. However, years of neglect have taken their toll and it appears to be falling apart. If not for the large ruby mounted in the front of the box, it would be worthless. Oh, I need a ruby. Feeling of dread seems to emanate from the box. You see a well-crafted, ornate box with a large red gem mounted on the front of the box. Feeling of dread seems to emanate from it. I'm opening it. Nothing happened. Oh. Morador's ruby. This is a fairly large ruby recovered from Morador's box. Gems of this quality are valued by practitioners of the art as a component for various spells. Oh no, the game is gonna give me a choice now? I can either give the ruby to the mage, or I can give the box to this person. I hate choices. I want to do everything. Hold on. Blah 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 blah.
You don't want to sleep on the streets, you get killed out here. Come on in. Hey, Cutter, come here. Come on in and sleep.
I don't know what to do. I hate it when it gives me a choice. I don't want a choice. I want to do them all. I want to do everything. Shit. Please don't cry. I'm racked with decision, and also I don't know. Oh, I am. I really need to look into that. No, I am crying. I'm crying because I don't know what to do. I don't have enough information on what I want to choose to do. I had the quest for the ruby. Maybe there's another ruby that I can get so I can do both? I don't... He said he would make it worth my while. The best thing is to keep the box closed. But I already opened the box. I know I saved, but I wanted to know what was inside, and now I know. And so now this is my punishment. This is my punishment. No, it isn't.
Not squander it here.
You're immortal. Shut up. I'm talking to my chat. It's... Fuck's sake.
Damn it.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling with what to do. Because I opened this is my punishment for opening the box. If I had not opened the box, then I would have never known that I mean, I knew that the ruby was in it when I read the description of the box, but I didn't know that a ruby would be inside of the box. And thus, I'm now punished with decision to either give the ruby to the mage or restart and deliver the box.
Cutter, give it a rest. You don't want to sleep on the streets and get killed out here. Come on in. Here you go, Cutter. She's all yours. Give it a
Alright,
rest.
I'll reload.
Sleep on the streets and get killed out here.
I understand. Right, who do I have to deliver this to? Kuatra. Southeastern section of the hive. Well, southeast is not that way. That's southwest. Oh my god.
All right.
Cutter, come on. You don't want to sleep out here. It's cold. Come on inside where it's warm.
This
We're being watched, Chief.
Uh-huh.
Just look natural. Casual.
Southeast, okay. Southeast. I wish all of the quests told me exactly where things are. Yeah, I don't want to sleep out here. It is indeed cold. Oh, I meant to tab, not...
All right.
Come on in. Buy a drink. See the burning man. He's on fire.
I don't remember where this person is, and I'm not dealing with you guys right now.
Burning man right here.
There's so many of you all of the time. Look at how many dead people are here. Can I go in the door, maybe? No. Okay. So wherever they are, they're not outside. Oh, the warehouse. Of course. Okay. Here's your box. You again. I thought I told you not to bother me. I was told to deliver this box to you. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Let's see what you got for me. I'm sure it'll need to be inventoried. Mar told me to give this to you. As you hold the box out from him to take, Kuatra's expression turns from one of interest to that of intense horror. No, please, get it away from me. I don't understand. Why are you afraid of this box? I said get back. Death, evil, had to do... couldn't take it anymore. Please. Take Jabraskin, live southwest, hive, me, no. Apparently the sight of the box is too much for him as he runs screaming from the building. Wait, what am I supposed to do with...
Updated my journal.
Okay. I'm not a delivery boy. Okay, he said... Where did he say? North? I already forgot. Southwest. Okay, so I'm going down here. I'm not fighting these people anymore, I don't care.
I'm gone.
They hold no challenge for me. Okay, I do remember Braskin. I don't remember where he is, but I do remember the name. I think he might be in a building somewhere.
Look here, the finest Toledo blade.
Or was this Guy Braskin? No. That was Craddock. Okay. I do remember Braskin. Fuck if I could remember where he is. So he's got to be in one of the buildings then. I don't think... It wasn't Braskin, right? No, Phineas. Are any of them labeled? Okay. I'm supposed to be going here.
I'm gone.
Oops. How nice when things are labeled for me and I just choose not to look at the labels. I can't read anyway. Hello, Braskin. I have a box for you. What? You again. Unless you have some business with me, I suggest you leave my house immediately. I was told to deliver this box into your care. Well, why didn't you say so? So hand it over and you can be on your way. As you present the box to Braskin, his expression changes from one of anticipation to that of amusement. Whoa there. I won't fall for that trick a second time. Put that thing away and leave. I don't understand. Why won't anyone take this box? First Kuatara and now you? Did you say Kuatra? Sorry. Kuatra. Braskin lets out a great bellow of laughter. Why, that's the fellow who bought the box off me. Thought he got the best of me when he bought it. I guess he figured the gem alone was more than worth the price he paid. Me. Poor fellow didn't realize what he'd gotten himself into till it was too late. Just what's so horrible about this box? You mean you really don't know anything about the box you're holding? Well, I guess it won't hurt to tell you what I know. First off, so you don't get any ideas in your head, the curse on that box only affects the current owner of the box, and to be the owner of the box, you have to willingly take possession of it. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have done that anyway. So what's in the box? Now that is a good question. The box has been around the hive since anyone can remember. There are many rumors flying about. So you can imagine, over time, the truth has been warped a little bit further with each retelling of the story. I've heard many a story about the box, and they all seem to have a reoccurring theme. The name given to that foul thing is Morador's box. The owner of the box will die should he or anyone else open it. I mean, I opened it and nothing happened. As to the contents, who knows? Some say it's an ancient dragon, while others say it's the evil soul of Morador himself. I mean, it's just a ruby. I cannot tell for sure, but just by looking at it, any soul can tell it's something evil, and one would have to be a fool to open it. Well, I'm a fool, and I opened it, and I didn't die, and it's just a ruby. What am I supposed to do with it? I would suggest you go see Shalandra. She lives in the northeastern region of the hive. It was from her that I won the box. Who knows, maybe she will have more knowledge of what to do with it, or you can find some other clueless Burke to take it off your hands. It's up to you. I wish you luck.
Updated my journal.
The teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger. My blade has changed.
Look at you. Nice. Proud of you. Okay. So you told me where I had to go and I already forgot. As is my way. In the mortuary. Alright, so we're going back north. Here. Oh, I keep thinking that M is gonna unpause the game. Enemy sighted. I'm leaving. Okay, and...
Done.
No, that's not... Her name is Sevtai. Okay, hold on before we start running around. We use what we have at our disposal. that the game has given us, and we don't make the game harder on ourselves by just wandering around like an idiot. Okay. Oh, I remember you. Okay. And yet another interruption. A person cannot even find privacy within one's own home. Please leave before I summon the guards, or better yet, I'll try out a new spell I've been toying with. I wish to learn more about this box. You hold out Morador's box for Shalandra to examine. Ah, yes, I remember this box well. I acquired it some time ago. What do you wish to know about it? Who did you get this from? Let me think. I don't recall whom I got it from. I just remember I was down in the marketplace looking for some spell components when some person offered me this box. After testing the box, I found it to be cursed, but was intrigued by the spells woven into the box, and so I purchased it anyway. If you were so intrigued by the box, what made you decide to give it away? I was young and brash back then. In my relentless pursuit of knowledge, I carelessly undid one of the spells. Look closely at the box. It was like new when I had it. The signs of decay are an indication that the spells are weakening. I suppose I was in danger if I kept the box any longer, so I held a contest to get rid of it. A contest? It was the most expedient way to rid myself of it. I simply invited all the bashers in the hive to fight each other to determine who was the best. Bashers are notorious for having big muscles and not much upstairs, if you know what I mean. They came like flies to honey. I offered some money, and the box was as a prize. I believe some basher named Braskin won the contest. You seem to know something about the box. Can you tell me what spells have been put on it? For many years, I studied the box and tried to learn its secrets. Spell upon spell upon spell have been woven into it. To my amazement, my studies revealed that all the spells of the type used to confine fiends. Fiends? You mean there are fiends trapped within this box? No, not fiends, a fiend. And judging by the sophistication and power of these spells, it would have to be one of significant standing and power in its realm. Can you safely remove the spells in this box? Seeking to remove yourself from this box, eh? That spell is the worst of them all. Basically, that particular spell draws energy from the current owner of the box and uses it to power one of the spells in confinement. That isn't the worst of it. The fiend inside can smell this energy and would more than likely hunt down the person should it escape. Oh. So nothing happened to me yet. It's really a no-win situation to own that box. Either it drains you dry of your energy, or the fiend within kills you. I see. Do you know the history behind the box? The only thing I have been able to learn is its name. It is called Morador's box. As to who this Morador is or the origins of the box, I do not know. Is there a way to safely dispose of Morador's box without hurting anyone? I am not strong enough to fight or banish such a creature. It's been ages since I've been there. But there was a cathedral located in the middle of the Alley of Dangerous Angles. A priest or someone who gains their power from a higher source might be able to help you. You've been a great help,
Updated
thanks.
my journal.
Oh my god. The fetch quests of all fetch quests. So we have to go to the Alley of Dangerous Angles, which is here, and talk to a priest. I don't know, I feel like it might have been funnier if I had opened the box and then gotten fucked by a fiend later. Like way later, because I'm like, I don't know what the heck is happening. Okay, you heard me.
Done.
Well, the cathedral is destroyed. Oh, okay, there is an entrance. You heard what I said. The lost soul has returned. Come, let us give thanks to Eoskar and celebrate your return. I assume you have reconsidered about joining my congregation? I come seeking counsel concerning a box and a demon. You explain to him your predicament. Aola seems to consider things for a moment and then speaks to you. I, a humble disciple of the great Eoskar, can indeed help you. First, you must relinquish the box to me. Aola places Mordor's box within a wire pyramid-shaped structure and then mutters a prayer to Eoskar. The familiar shimmering of a portal soon fills in the sides of the pyramid. Aola then casually reaches through the portal and flips open Mordor's box. You scream in an attempt to stop him, but are too late. Almost instantly, the box begins to disintegrate as a sickly smoke begins to fill the interior of the pyramid. A feeling of immense dread fills the room, and it is all you can do to keep yourself from bolting from the tent. You notice that as the tendrils of smoke touch the sides of the pyramid, they are drawn into the swirling vortex of the portals. As the last tendril of smoke disappears, the feeling of dread passes. Aola smiles a bit nervously at you. Witness the power of Eoskar, the Keeper of Gateways. I'm sure a fiend of such power that it required so many spells to contain it will have no problem making its way back here, and when it does, it's going to be looking for you. I have taken that into consideration. You see, each side of the pyramid contains a portal to a different plane. In effect, I scattered its essence far and wide across the multiverse. Do you know there are races out there that consider demons a sort of delicacy? He begins to chuckle softly as he reaches into the pyramid and sifts through the ashes of the box, removing the gem that was attached to it. Payment for my services. I will use this to help rebuild my beautiful cathedral. But I need that. Damn it.
Updated my
Looks like
journal.
my skills have increased.
Can I have it? Please? Shit. I needed that ruby. There was a moment where I did think about snapping his neck. But I didn't. Because I'm sure I can find a ruby somewhere else in the game.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural.
We're not. There's nobody
Casual.
here. Do you think he'll have it on him if I kill him? Well, then why did you tell me to get rid of the box? Well, I mean, I guess the only thing you did tell me was to keep the box closed. You didn't actually tell me to do the quest. Well, all I wanted was to see the quest. I could reload.
Watch, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
But it is smarter to get rid of it since the fiend is like 20 times harder than the last boss. Alright, never mind. Can't be asked to do that. We continue. Well, maybe we'll find another one. I'm assuming we will. Where? Oh. Do I have to do that? I don't even know where Mar is.
All right.
Oh, I keep doing that on accident. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I right now? We want to be going north because that's where the... Also, if you try to join the Eoskar cult, something important to the story happens. I was thinking about it, but I also don't even have the option anymore with him, it looked like. Because I thought that maybe that was like, oh, this is the, like priest class learning. So I was like, no, I don't want to be a cleric. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I can! I'd like to purchase that gem you took from Mordor's box. Luckily for you, I haven't had the time to sell it yet. I'll let you... I can't afford that much. I'll be back, don't worry. I will get money. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude, why do you do this to me every time? I'm interested in becoming a disciple of Eoskar. Wonderful. It's been so long since the last person asked. You are now... Aola makes you perform a series of complex rituals and then says you are now a disciple of Eoskar. Go now and spread the word to the denizens of Sigil so that all may know the glory of Eoskar. Wow, that's all that was? Alright. Have I talked to him about this already? Okay. I think I talked to him about that already. And nothing happened. Alright. Well, I'll come back when I have 300 money. I think I go up here. Oh. God, is that you?
What the hell happened?
Shit. Drew the lady's gaze and got mazed. Damn it, Pedro. You're fired.
Done.
This is what I get for listening to chat. It's supposed to be helpful, but instead they just trick me. Ooh, okay. That looks like a way out, maybe. Okay. Can't get there from there. I'm actually not trolling. I don't I don't believe you. Well, okay, so is it... Will the game just tell me where to go? I don't think it will. Okay, it's just gonna take me to... Okay, got it. I was like, maybe if I just click on it, it'll just take me there. I didn't think that would actually happen, but I was curious. This way maybe then? Oh god, never mind. There are so many of them. Okay. Well, shit. There's just no music. There's just no nothing. It's just a maze of nothing. Okay. This would be prime jump scare reward time. Why? Why would you want to jump scare me? Why you want to be so mean? What have I done to deserve this? Okay, how do I get to here, though? There's, like, nothing that connects this one to anything that I can see. And there was only 3 exits. I feel like I've been everywhere, but I obviously couldn't have been because there's like a big outer ring that I never got to from any of them. Sucks. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a maze. Enemy sighted? Where? Oh. Oh, God. Come over here, you coward. Yeah, well, I can't get over on that platform anyway, so joke's on you, idiot.
This is it.
I'm safe. Yeah, but no, but like, actually... Am I dumb? I have to be. How do I get over to this platform here? Because this isn't attached to anything. But I was over here once, wasn't I? Because, like, it's not attached to... Oh, I wish I could zoom out more. Oh, I can. Genius. Okay. So... The portals are the key. Yeah, I know, but I walked to them and they didn't activate. I'm assuming I have to get to one and something is gonna turn on. Oh, do I just walk through? Oh, okay, hold on. I never went up to any of them. I just assumed that something would happen if... Okay. I think I might understand. Maybe if I walk through the archway, it'll, like, do something. I was expecting, like, one of them to be the correct one. Oh. Okay. I see. I understand. Okay, so this is new. I haven't been over here yet. Eh. Where are my friends?
Weapon's not doing a damn thing.
Oh god. No, no, no. Shit. Okay, I can pierce it to death.
Die. I'm hurt.
Mm-hmm. I don't want you to fail your check, dude. Let me stab you to death.
I feel stronger.
I leveled up. Look at me. Okay, so this didn't go anywhere, so... Also, I've been here before, so I didn't need to go through this portal. This doesn't... None of them go anywhere. And now I don't remember what ones I've been through already. I went through that one and that one. And that one. Could I get to these ones? I don't remember. Why have you done this to me, Pedro? What did I do to you? What did I do? Okay, wait. Send me back to the beginning. Did I go through those already? I feel like I did, but I don't remember. Okay, so like okay. Gotta put that bigger. I don't have a giga brain. I have a teeny tiny brain. Teeny tiny. I feel like those meese. What? Oh god.
Die. I'm hurt.
Okay, I died. Perfect. How? Okay. Yeah, I've definitely used these ones before, haven't I? I don't remember. I don't remember anything. Okay. Okay. This is new. I haven't been able to be over here yet. I can loot this. Sledgehammer, bone frame journal. This appears to be some sort of journal. Sheets of dried human skin have been stretched across the framework of bone, and strangely enough, it appears the sheets of skin have healed together at the seams, forming the spine of a makeshift book. It looks like the outer sheets of skin form a cover for a series of other skin sheets locked inside the bone frame. A series of symbols have been written in blood across the exterior of the sheets of the skin, but you can't make them out. They appear to be some sort of writing. But they seem to be written upside down, right to left, and at odd angles that make your eyes hurt. Despite the crudity of the writing, you have to admit the design of the bone frame is actually quite intricate. The bones have been carved so that they snap neatly together. It looks like the bones can be unhooked from one another, allowing the book to be opened and read. Hold on, we're saving. Before I fucking read the Necronomicon. This appears to be some sort of journal, sheets of blah, 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 blah. Examine the exterior. A series of symbols. Yeah, but I've done this already. Examine the skin. The skin seems to be the same pallor as yours. Its scarred gray surface reminds you of a zombie's hide, and the pages feel more like cured leather than skin. Examine the frame. Bone's been carved, blah, blah, blah. Unlock the bone frame. You unlock the bone frame, which unfolds with a neat snap. You open the book and study the pages. They are filled with the same strange series of symbols as were on the exterior cover, and they don't seem to make any sense. Try and puzzle out the symbols. The symbols don't seem to follow any pattern, at least any that you can see. The angles and the pictures displayed seem to be completely arbitrary, but you can't be absolutely sure. Try and puzzle out the symbols again. The symbols don't seem to follow any pattern. Okay, so I don't have the intelligence for this. As you rehook the bone frame, you are suddenly struck with a strange thought that the pages of the interior aren't supposed to make any sense. You, whoever you were at the time, put the symbols there to deceive anyone looking to read the real contents, which are hidden somewhere else in the journal frame. Examine the bone frame. You examine the frame, the edge of the frame, and you notice that one of the bones has a hairline fracture around one of its ends. You put your hand over the edge and twist off the top of the bone, revealing a hollow space. Inside the space is a small rolled up scrap of skin. Pull out the skin and read it. This scrap of skin is covered in writing. It looks like someone kept writing over it again and again until it is almost illegible. Nonetheless, you can make out some of the words and some of the symbols. Trapped ladies will be done, dodged her gaze, too many I killed, too many strangle and kill and stop the breath in their throats. There's a way out, I know it, then I'll give the bladed one the laugh. One of the arches holds way out, one of them does. One has the way out, can't just keep going through them one at a time, maybe. Maybe I should go through one, then walk back to the same portal. Without, the entry trails off into indecipherable scrawls. For some reason, you have a feeling that was the last entry. Either the incarnation died in the maze or escaped somehow.
Updated my journal.
Okay, so I need to walk. I remember I don't... Hold on, I think I have an idea. No, okay, never mind. Okay, so it's not that one. And that also ruined my theory. Because I was like, oh, I remember one of these portals down here had like a blue circle, but it seems like they all do. I just didn't notice it. Okay. Please, game. I've walked through the maze before. This was the journal of your chaotic evil incarnation who did the snap neck choice one too many times. Listen, he said strangle, not snap necks, so quiet use. Do I have to go through it after, like, walk back around and... Oh my god. I don't remember how to do this. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So gotta go this way.
This is it.
Is it? Why'd you say that? Why is this it? No. Oh, what the heck? Huh? How'd I get back over there? Ah, you dick. I do this one already? I don't remember. Okay. Huh. I don't remember what I've done. I can't remember where I've been. They all go to their opposite. Yeah. I got that. But the journal said that I should, like, go in and then go right back out again. So is that not what I'm supposed to be doing? I never went through this one. And the one odd one is the correct one. Okay, so... Okay, so then, hold on, let me look at the actual map. So... this one goes here. This one goes here. So it's... No, but I went through this one, and I went through the... Like, both of these go through this one. Do, or do. It's hard to say, so do. Oh, there's one here that doesn't have... I understand. So I have to get over here. So I have to get to the outer ring, which I still haven't done. So I need to get to the outer ring somehow. Because I don't know how to get to the outer ring. I need... this ring doesn't even have, like, a way to get there, though. Because I have to get to this one. But the outer ring doesn't lead to anywhere. Or it doesn't connect to anything. And the outer rings don't connect to each other. So how would I even get to this one? Because this doesn't connect to anything here, like on any of these platforms, and this one doesn't have a connection to any of the other rings, and it's not connected here or here either. So how do you get to it? You can't, unless I'm just real dumb. Show walkable, maybe? Yeah, because, like, this isn't connected to anything, and this part here isn't connected to any of these, so you can't get onto the back platform in any way. We need a jump skill. See if there is one that you could enter twice. If you could make your way back to it after teleporting. What? I mean, you can do that with all of them, though. Because, well, maybe not all of them, but like, okay. So I came out of this one, and I can walk this way and get back to the center. Okay, but can I get to the center from... Yeah, and you can then... you would go this way. I meant without using another one. Yeah, but you can do that with all of them, though. Because all of the... Except for these ones? No, you can go this one, too. Yeah, they can all lead back to the center. And you can then go to them in any way. You can do that with every single one. So, like, I'm standing here, and this portal is activated. I could walk here, get to the center, and then go here and get to this portal. I could go to any of these portals, but you can do that with every single one, except for these two. These two can't get back to the center in any way, but any of these two can, so then any of these can. And these would teleport over there, so that wouldn't work. So it would... Oh, apparently there's an enemy. So these sets can be... Any of these 5 can get themselves back to... Or these 6, I guess. Or no. It would be these 2 connecting to each other. You can do that with. Okay. So not all of them, because this one would then cut off these ones because they can't get back. Well, I mean, you could... No. Is that wrong? Yes, that's wrong. Because if I walk back through here, I can't get to them. Okay, so it's one of these 2 then, is what you're saying? Okay. I have a shadow I have to go murder. Hold on. Well, actually, I don't even think I can get to it. Oh, yeah, I can. What am I talking about? I wish I could zoom out more. I can't. I don't remember where I was talking about. All right. Okay.
All right.
So, unpause. Why do I feel so zoomed in? Stop. I know he's there. I can't do anything about it. Why do I have that setting on? Oh my god, there's another one. Actually, hold on. I have a question. It's piercing. And I'm doing piercing. Okay, but this one is better, so. Sorry. We can continue beating the shit out of each other. Ow, 7 damage. Stop.
Damn. I'm hurt.
Well, yeah, if you
Die.
could kill it,
Can't
then...
run while I'm carrying all this.
Oh.
Can't run while I'm carrying all this.
How bad is my strength right now? Oh, I just down by 1. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, and then it just sent me over here. Which... Okay, so it's not that one. So then it's the other one? Oh, wait. This way. How are you supposed to figure this out, though? Like... Alright. I'm bad at puzzles. So it wasn't... So the one above it would have been... Okay, hold on. I need to heal. There is a world where I just die here, because... Sorry? What? Can you attack the shadow, please? Because these things actually kind of hurt.
Die.
Wait. Did I fuck this up? Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, oh my god. Alright, so now I don't remember. I think it was the one up here. Was it the one up there? Hold on. I went to this one. So, okay, so I do need to go through this one. That was the only one I didn't do. Okay, and then I need to go back through again. So... Oh my god. Go away. Please. I'm running. I don't have time. I don't have time and I don't have the health pool, honestly. To be dealing with you. Yeah, I know he's there. And he's just... I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Or, wait. Yes, it was this way. Because I gotta go, like, the long way. Oh, okay. No, but this just... okay, then I don't know what to do. I thought that sent me some, but it didn't. It just sent me... I don't understand. So, like, how does it determine which one it sends you to? I'm assuming that means that it's like, I need to go back. That's where I just was. The blue one sent me here. I need to figure out which one sends me into this one, but it's 1, 2. So maybe I have to go through this one. I have to go through it on the other side. Because I don't know if it sends you ever. I don't remember where the other one sent me, but if it sends me every, like it skips 2, then maybe I have to go back through that one over there. So that is going to be my next guess, is I'm going to try to get here. I don't know where I am right now. Nope, I'm not going the right way. Yes, I was. Sorry for questioning you, nameless one. You know what you're doing better than I do, dude, so... Okay, so... I need to get over to this one over here, so I go... Fuck's sake. No, you're not allowed to hit me, that's cheating. He's cheating. Okay, so... We're gonna try to go through this one. And then back through this one. Yes, okay. Wait, why did it send me down here? I mean, it doesn't matter, but... Right? Okay. I'm just guessing at this point. To what I'm supposed to be doing. Fucking stop. Ah, that's cheating. You can't spawn camp me out. I mean, I guess that's fair. You did send me 2 over, but... I meant 2 over the other way. So then, all right, well, we try again, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here because I want to get down there anyway. Okay, so we tried that one, didn't work. I'm gonna try this one. Okay. Run, 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 run. Missed me, idiot. Why am I over here? Okay, well, this isn't where I wanted to be. Okay. Well, maybe we try the other one then. I can't remember where I just came from, so I think I want to go down here. Yeah, because I can remember where the heck I'm supposed to go here. Okay, so one more, I guess, of course it's the last one that I try, you know? I guess? So now I have to try this one over here. I don't care, Shade. Get on my way. No, no, please. Walk around him, you idiot. Okay, so we go this way. I go through this portal. Then I run all the way around. Through the portal again. And if that doesn't work, then I really don't know what to do. You can't beat this man. He was a linebacker in college. I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about football. Well, this is not where I wanted to be. And now I'm very confused. So, I'm looking it up. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I tried. Just know that I tried. It is the southeast one? No. I know. I know that I'm supposed to be getting to this one. I don't know how. There's nothing that connects to it. Like, there's a shrouded one that can't be seen. Wait, southeast. Okay, so southeast is one. There's two southeasts. And two, I understand. I understand. Wait, what? It's the southwest one. But you said that it had to be the one that didn't have a partner, and the southwest one is the only one that doesn't have a partner. Because that's where the bone pile is. Is that not right? Okay, I'm looking it up. The Lady's Maze. You had a point with the double jump earlier. Planescape. Player's Maze. Okay, sure. So, 3 is the important portal. 4 is the destination portal. What? The trick is that you'll need to go through one of the portals 3 twice. Okay. Okay, so I have to go through this one. All right. Fair enough. Whatever. Actually, I think that'll actually send me there. Oh, how nice of it for once. Okay. Yes, I know. It's here and it hates me. I am aware. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I have to go this way. Yes, I know. The shade exists. We're just running by it. It's fine. He's more afraid of us than we're afraid of him. Wait. We're going the wrong way. Enough of this. I'm out of here. Escape the ladies' maze this time. Nobody's gonna talk about what the heck just happened there. Oh, where are we right now? Okay, so we never actually left. Thank you, Anzi, for the 100 bits. Yeah, I did it by cheating. I looked it up. And also, Pedro helped. But thank you. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you. I did it. I totally did it. What was... Okay. So, what was I doing? Aries. Somewhere in the hive. I remember her. I don't remember
I'm gone.
where she was though. Can you all fuck off? I've had enough. I don't remember. That puzzle frazzled me so much. I don't know where anything is. Oh, thank you so much for the 2 community gift subs. Thank you so much. And the hype train apparently has started. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the Wonder Bomber and ASCII Rem. Remember to thank Pedro. Thank you so much for the gift subs. You're so sweet.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Is it? Also? Oh, thank you so much for the resub.
Pedro_Martinez just subscribed for 2 months. Happy 2 months.
Oh, happy 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Your resub. Thank you. It's so sweet of you. Thank you so very much for the resub. Welcome back for a 2nd month with me. And thank you so much for the 2 community gift subs. And thank you so much for the bits, Nancy. You two are so very kind to me. Thank you so much. As I struggle with these old games. Thank you.
I'm gone.
I'm looking for... I remember I feel like I remember her because she was like against a building.
Got to see it to believe it. The burning man right here, right inside.
No, go away. Yes, you. You see, I'm just gonna ignore the thugs that are trying to attack me, and we're just gonna pretend like they don't exist. You see a young woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. She smells faintly. Oh, yeah. Are you by any chance Amory's? This is... Alright, hold on. Oh, I can't. I'm stuck in dialogue, or else I would beat the shit out of them. This is not correct music for this. She stares at you silently for a time, then speaks. I was called that once long ago. Who are you? I was sent to find you by Nod, your brother. He's worried about you and hoped I could tell him how you are. Nod? He's alive? Where? Why didn't he come to seek me out himself? I think he's ashamed. He's a collector now living in poverty in Ragpicker Square. He doesn't seem quite right. In the head, I mean.
Updated my journal.
He was a bit touched even as a child, when his name was Thaddeus. Oh, I've missed him so. Ashamed, though? Me own work's no more proud. Oh, well, at least I'm doing well for myself. For Hiver, at any rate, eh? I must visit him soon. She looks at you closely for the first time since you've spoken. Are you a friend of Nod's, or... Of a sort, yes. Why? Could you... She frowns, biting her lip as if considering something. Could you give him this for me? She steps close to you and offers a pouch of what looks to be about 100 copper commons. Yes, I swear I'll give it to him.
Updated my journal.
She hands you the pouch. I thank you. Go speak to Nod for me and tell him how much I worry about him so. I will. Farewell. Get out of here! Escape the scary music! Run! Run away from the scary battle music.
done.
Oh my god, the scary battle music has followed me here.
All right.
Don't mind me. Just walking through the city, trying not to get mugged.
All right.
Odd. I have some money for you. Someone comes to speak to Nod, speaks to Nod. He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs and nods to himself. I spoke to your sister, Amaris. You did? Not so happy he is. How's Nod's sister? Tell him of Amaris. Tell Nod, please. His excitement sets off a long series of hacking coughs. When he finally speaks again, he asks, is Nod's sister still pretty? So pretty? Yes, she is. She's a prostitute now in the hive. She's doing well and is worried about you. Not so pleased to know his sister is all right. He looks as if he's going to cry for a moment, then swallows hard. Anything more? Anything more, she said for Nod to hear? Yeah, she wanted you to have these copper commons. She will also visit you as soon as she can find the time.
Updated my journal.
Nod's head stops nodding abruptly and his jaw drops as you hand him 100 coins. Beneath the dirt brown hood, his eyes gleam with joy. Such wonderful news it is. Good, wonderful news. Nod thanks you, and thanks you again, and thanks you 1,000 times more. Glad I could help. Farewell. Farewell. Alright. Do I have anything else that I need to do other than the ruby and the curse that I can't do right now? You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for the 3 subs and the 100 bits for the hype train. Thank you so much. Right. I also need to talk to Mar, but I don't remember where he is. I remember he ran off. I think it was in this area? Where are you going, Mort? You weirdo?
All right.
Is there anybody in here? Okay, it's just an empty hut with nobody in it and nothing in the...
I'm gone.
How weird. How strange. Mort, you wanna... Oh? You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this man even from afar. Though obviously weak and decrepit, his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eyes makes you wonder if he's mad. He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set deeply into hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellowed patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. You deader? What did you say? He licks his lips again, and his long, spindly fingers pick at his skin as he stares at you. You deader? He glances at your left, then his eyes dart back to you. Dead? Hungry? He reaches out to touch you, licking his scabrous lips. Sure. Let him touch me, why not? His fingers scrabble spider-like on your arm as if looking for a piece to tear off. He licks his split lips again, and you watch yellowish drool drip from them. With a raspy moan, his fingers suddenly dig into the skin on your arm and pull off a bit. Ew? You watch and feel your stomach churn as he takes the bit of flesh and shoves it in his mouth. He chews it slowly, then swallows. You dead? No, I'm not dead. You taste dead. He scratches himself beneath his robe, and you suddenly notice that he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. It looks like there's a ring on it. Still hungry? What is that finger bone? He looks down. Oh, I'm crying again. Hold on. Shit. Can I do this? I'm fixed. No, I'm not fixed. No. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'll alt-tab and fix myself. I'm fixed. Okay. He looks down, and his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly, snaggletooth parody of a grin. Snack. He looks ready to chew on it. I mean, why should I stop him? Stop him. You grab his hand, and he starts flailing against you. As he does... Happy? Happy. I don't know why we're happy, but I guess we are. We're happy. You grab his hand and he starts flailing against you. As he does, he bites a large chunk out of your arm, and you are forced to let him go. Not because of the pain, but because you might snap him in two because should you continue to wrestle. He chews on the chunk of your flesh for a moment, then looks back at the finger bone. Stop him from eating the finger bone. Is this just endless? Well, whatever that ring was, it's not our problem anymore. Well, that is a portal. So let's not go through that yet. Dude kept just eating chunks out of me. What's here? To the trash warrens. No, I'm not ready to go there yet. Trash-filled archway. I don't think I'm ready to go there yet either. Well, how do I get over there? It says it's... Whoop. The archway leads only inches into the small building before becoming blocked by a solid wall of refuse. The rubbish is packed so tightly it may as well be stones and mortar. As you come closer, however, the archway's outline begins to shimmer. You notice the handful of junk you've been carrying about begins to shimmer as well. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Not ready. I'm not ready. We're gonna go through this portal first. So many portals to go through today. Small dwelling. Oh, is this the dwelling? No.
All right.
Junk. Alright, well. That was pointless. How do I leave? I think the door is here, but people are standing in front of it? Hello? Well, I'm trapped here forever. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not trapped here forever. I was just waiting for something, apparently. Hello? Are you guys okay? You look very weebly. Unlike other collectors you've seen, the robes on this one seem to be Start over. Unlike other collectors you've seen, the robes on this one seem to be of fine quality. Another debtor has come to visit us. Please excuse the mess. My colleagues haven't had time to tidy up. There's no way out. Why, sure there is. The door is right over there. But you need one of these to activate the portal. He holds up what appears to be a small glass bead. Come, let us talk price. I'm listening. Simple. You pay my comrades and me 100 coppers. I give you the key to the portal. What if I don't want to pay? Then my friends and I will just have to sell your body to the dustman. Either way, we get paid. Listen, Dick. This is where your chaotic evil Celine comes out. I am not paying you, so fucking get ready.
I'm hurt.
Oh god. Let's go. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, what is happening to me? I'm panicking.
Die.
Oh, you guys suck. You didn't have any money on you? Ooh. This goes portal key. What a dick. Okay. Fuck this hammer. Can't use it for anything anyway. Sledgehammer. This can only be used on the quick item. Okay. Select and no.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
What just happened? Oh, okay. Did it identify this? Oh, okay. So it just picks something at random. All right, cool. That's fine. Okay. Hi, Juniper. So I don't need these things anymore. I don't think I need these things anymore, but I don't know what they do, so... Copy spell. You see a small fragile glass bead. Peering inside the bead, you can see a colorful mist swirling about. Crush the bead. I didn't get any money out of that. Lame. That should keep anyone else from entering. Okay, well, at least, hey, at least I'm a nice person. Alright. Do I want to go to the trash warrens or the trash archway?
I'm gone.
Such options for me. I go to such nice places. I guess I can't. Oh, I have to go through the archway. I understand. Okay. Can't get there from there. I understand. Yes. Thrust the junk into the archway. The wall of refuse flickers, wavers, and seems to fold in on itself, revealing an open space beyond it. A passage or portal seems to have formed within the frame of... Okay. I kind of want to go over this way first. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Into the trash warrens. Hello. A ragged, middle-aged collector approaches as you enter the area. He quickly looks you over and then sneers. Don't know you. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance either. The collector continues to glare at you. Is there a problem? The problem is, I be seeing it, Burke, is that you continue to breathe in my presence. If you collecting bodies before they're dead sounds like a good way to meet the lady. You seem to talk some sense into the collector as he turns away from you. Watch your back, Cutter. Most here will talk to you with their blade before their bone box, and if you stay much longer, I'd be doing the same. Whatever. Whatever. I'm assuming that's where it came from. The walls of these trash warrens are made of junk. Don't mind me. I really should just use them when I get them, I think. Oh, there's junk everywhere. Oh. I mean, if you're gonna attack me, I'm gonna attack you back, just so you know. Oh my god. What the heck?
Damn.
Wow. They were not fucking around. I always get spooked by my own bot. I'm like, oh my god, long message. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's the one that I literally set up to go off every hour so that I don't forget to drink anything. Like I always do. Who are you? I don't know. Why did you get hostile? Oh god. There's so many of them. Hold on. Cast spell. Oh, I don't have any more spells. Never mind.
Damn it.
I shall serve.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
What is going on? Why are these guys suddenly so hard?
Did you see that? Damn it.
They're shivving me. So rude. I need a cleric. There's a lot of them. Oh yeah. And they're like getting really like big attacks. Like not big, but like small successive attacks. Which is rough. What the heck is that all about? Well. Oh, okay. I can go over here.
I'm gone.
Why are they attacking me? Didn't even do anything yet. Oh god. Ah, there's so many of them. Oh god. Funnel them. Funnel them. Oh boy. Can we like... There's no way we can sleep here, right? Yeah. I didn't think so, but I was curious. God. Funnel them.
The Karak sings true.
More can taunt someone if needed. I think we're okay. They're running this time. Like cowards. Oh my god.
Damn it.
The question is, will they respawn when I come back? Because I imagine they would. Because they're just thugs. I would hope that they wouldn't. But I don't know for sure. Because I want to go back to the midwife and heal. Oh god. I don't want to deal with that. Nope. I don't care if they respawn. I'm leaving. Because they hurt. I'm going back to the midwife. Heal me, please.
I'm gone.
We're so hurt. I have a message. Yes, you. Yes, I need some healing. I'm hurt. Thank you. Bye. Alright. I have been
Done.
healed. Thrust my junk into the archway.
Done.
Okay, okay. You guys aren't attacking me for some reason. I don't know why. Ooh. Premium rat. Is it because I took the thing from the first chest? Is that why they all hate me? Or is it they all hate me no matter what? Because those ones aren't mad at me for that. Even though I took a whole rat. Ooh, +1 intelligence. I can use that. Wait, hold on. Stop. Oh, okay. There we go. I was like, why? I will be right back. I'm back, so sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Hello, sir. Oh. As you enter the room, a large, heavy-set man gets from his chair and approaches you. Hello there. Name's Bish, and you might be? I have no name. What do you mean you don't have a name? You just come back from Styx swimming, you clueless sod? You notice Bish slowly moving his hand toward his weapon. Or are you just not telling me, hiding something, methinks? I've got nothing to hide, and I don't want to cause any trouble. I'm looking for a man named Farad. If Farad was wanting to see you, I'd know about it. Bish suddenly draws his weapon. I'm tired of playing guessing games with you, Burke. I'll just loot your dead body for answers. I don't think so. Fuck! Oh god. Hold on. Let's spell. I haven't rested. Why did I think I rested? Let's have him trying to select Bish.
What a perfectly good waste of arms and legs. Did you see that? Good as done.
I'm hurt.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Everyone wasn't selected, so everyone wasn't leaving. Ah!
Die.
Did you see that?
Oh, God. You stupid biche. Excuse me. Oh god, oh god. Jesus.
Done.
I shall serve.
Can you please? Okay, that's not working. I was kind of hoping that they would attack him while I was running, but...
All right.
Oh god, why am I running this way? Oh god, I'm so hurt. Okay, I really...
Good as done.
I shall serve.
I'm gone.
What's up? Yeah.
Okay. Whew. What the heck?
All right.
Oh, well. Ow! Oh wait, I already have armor. Okay. Sheesh! Okay, well, fuck that. We're leaving. Gotta go get healed again. Don't mind me. Just, I have to go talk to my midwife. She heals me. Hi, I need healing again. Please don't ask me why I keep getting hurt. Thank you.
Done.
Everything hurts. Thrust my junk into the archway.
Done.
Okay. Through the trapdoor. Thank God it doesn't use the junk, because I'd be so screwed. It's a huge bronze bell. Buried village. Don't you all attack me. Maria. Hello, Maria. You see a blockish woman dressed in a heavy burlap robe. She lumbers around the room, her joints popping as she bends over to pick up objects from the various tables. Her hair is bound back from her head with a bone hairpin, and she has a sour, curd-faced expression. She's mumbling to herself in a sing-song voice. The woman doesn't appear to hear you. Instead, she stumbles back to one of the long tables and begins picking at one of the corpses. Come on now. She clicks her teeth. Don't be all difficult on Marta. Oh, Marta, not Maria. He's been difficult, isn't he, Marta? Yes, he is. Watch what she's doing. From what you can see, it looks like she's digging teeth out of the corpse's mouth with one of her hands and fingernails. When that doesn't work, she pulls out a splintered wood chisel and a mallet and thwacks at the gums until the tooth snaps free, then puts it into a bag at her waist. What are you doing? Marta leaps away from the corpse, startled, and gives a piercing shriek. Ah! She catches her breath, then hisses angrily at the corpse on the table. If dead you were not. You might have said something earlier, false corpse, nasty corpse, yes. Has you no shame? I am the one who spoke, not the corpse. She squints and turns. How's he get over there so fastest? She murmurs to herself. Marta, how did he do that? No glimmer, no glimmer. This grave bait's blind and near deaf. Marta is still mumbling to herself something about corpses and gratitude, which she didn't quite catch. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
Marta, did this one asks whose I was? Aye, he did. She starts humming. Nobody but mine. I'm Marta, Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress, Marta the seamstress. She turns away back to the corpse, singing her name to herself. What are you doing? I'm trying to get this Burke to give up his stitchies and his teethies, and he isn't recuperating. No. She wags her fingers as if lecturing a small child. Stubborn as stone, isn't he, Marta? She pouts. Yes, he is. stitchies and teethies. What are you talking about? Gotta pulls the stitchies out. The teethies in. Marta, perhaps you could give me a hand. I have been giving you a hand, old baddie. No needs to take that tone with me. Pulling out the stitchies and teethies, yes, and the thingies inside. The thingies inside? I think she means organs. I hope she means organs. Thingies. Mort turns to Marta. Yeah, thingies. He then turns to you. It's all semantics. Marta, why are you pulling out the corpse's teeth and the stitches?
Updated my journal.
Put 'em aside, Marta. That's what I does here. She scratches her head. I, Marta, we do stitchy, thread, and teethies are precious. Can be turned into coin. Strip the corpses we bring you, they tell Marta. Pull out teethies, stitchies, thingies inside the corpse. Strip 'em cold, then we'll sell 'em to the dusties. Who tells you to do this? Fat-faced, gimme pig Quint and the other crutch, hobble, crutch, fair, odd for odd. In that right, Marta? She gives a queer smile and nods. It is Marta. Farad, where is he? Where is Farad? This one asks. He's here, Marta, isn't he? Aye, Farad is here, Marta. One of the buildings here he is. What do they do with the things you dig out of the corpses? Sell for shinies. What are you doing? Can you dig in my body to find anything? Marta can do that, can't you, Martha? Yes, you can. I am not gonna watch this. Where? Marta's studying you as if looking for the best place to crack you open. Let's check the intestines. Anything could get lodged in there. You lie upon the table and Martha stands over you, a rusty knife at the ready. There is a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen, then cuts brutally upward in a saw-like motion, exposing your innards. Despite the pain, you watch the silent, morbid fascination as she plunders your organs, humming to herself. There is a wrenching pain as Marta lifts up the ropey mass of your intestines, blood and other fluids streaming from it. Look at this, Marta. Look at this. I see. Cut there. Marta makes a small, deft incision in the side of one of the intestines, and you hear a tink as something small and metallic strikes the floor.
Updated my journal.
Marta then dumps the soupy mass back into your torso, then reaches down, picks up the object, a ring it appears, and she flicks it to you. Pretty, eh, Martha? Yes, Marta. One shouldn't swallow such a thing. No. Thanks. Was there anything else? Marta shakes her head. Nothing more nothing. And Marta, should we try someplace else? I mean, am I okay? I don't feel like I'm okay. Let's try the stomach, shall we? You lie upon the table and Martha... Okay. Despite the pain, you watch a morbid fascination as she lifts up your stomach. Nothing to be found. Alright, what about my rib cage? There is a sharp crack as she splits your ribcage open and you choke back your screams as she begins to fish in your lungs. As you try and gasp for air, you go numb and then black out from the pain. No, nothing. Alright. There can't be anything in my brain, is there?
Updated my journal.
Yep, I'm all good. Nope. Thank you. What did my journal say? I don't have a brain. That makes sense. The adult seamstress in the buried village to look in my skull to see if anything was there. There wasn't. Makes sense. Oh, my intestines. And a ring. A twisted ring. Looks like 3 rings that have been wrapped around each other. Just looking at them makes me dizzy. Well, I'll put it on because it was a ring inside my own intestines, so. Why can I not? They're the same item. God damn it. Fine. Thank you. Thanks for checking. Alright.
All right.
Indeed. Oh. I just had my intestines taken out.
Sure, why not?
I really don't think you want to mess with me.
Did you see that?
Can I, please?
Conscious folly.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Done.
Oh, there you are. Can you quit running? I need an archer. Oh, you have a name. Radine. You see a woman with a lined face and drab clothing. Her eyes are far away, and there seems to be a new vitality rising up under her skin, as if she'd been given new life. There is a patterned tattoo around her neck. She starts when you speak to her. What do you want? I just wanted to ask you some questions. Mayhap I got answers for you, and mayhap I don't. Tell me about yourself. Me? I got 2 names now, and I'll show you only one. Don't want you stealing the new one. You can call me Radine, pet, and I'll hold the other name tight to myself, I will. 2 names, It must be nice to have them. Aye, Poppet, it is. Tell me about this place. The Buried Village. Nice enough place, I suppose. If you don't mind the stench of corpses being torn open, garbage heaped on the roofs, and the constant scurrying of rats around here. Much colder with only a name and no number to protect you, that's for sure. Tell me about your name. Tell me about this place. Tell me about the number. This squirmy thing, it's an identifying number. It's my number, gave it to me by a kind man who saw me cold without the protection of numbers to help back me up. Now I got it, and I'm happier than I've ever been before. Interesting, how does it work? Safety in numbers, and with safety comes warmth, and with warmth comes comfort. Numbers can do it all for you, dearie, as long as you respect their power. I see. Tell me about that tattoo. This squirmy thing? It's an identifying number. It's my number. Did I say that about the Yeah, okay. Okay. I see. Farewell. An identifying number. I went into that house. I don't think there was anything in there.
I'm gone.
Money!
Done.
For free? Free money. There is somebody who lives here.
All
So,
right.
I'm going to leave. Ooh, here. This sour-faced, middle-aged man starts when you approach him and reaches for his belt. Finding no weapon there, he simply backs away from you. You can see that beneath his collector's robes, his lower legs and forearms are swathed with filth-encrusted bandages. What you want? Just the answers to some questions. He nods but says nothing. Who are you? Name's here. So it is, as if it mattered down here. What are you doing? Waiting for my wounds to heal up? Says I can make another run down below. I sells the stuff I find down there. Down below? Down in the catacombs where all the debtors is. Say you going down there anytime? Perhaps. Why? 'Cause I lost my lucky knife. He grunts angrily, stomping his foot. He's been with me for years. Right here. He points to an empty sheath on his belt. So what happened to it? I was poking about in the catacombs below and ran smack into a ghoul. Must have been a straggler, 'cause there's usually more than one. He bit at me face, so as I covered up with my arms and stabbed it in the eyes. It dropped and bit at me leg for a while. I shaked the piker off and made it back up here. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Drink break. Oh, there's a lot of popping going on with the audio today. In my headphones anyway. I don't know if anybody else hears it. But I hear the pops. It dropped and made it back up here. Quite a story. I'll bring back your knife if I see it down there.
Updated my journal.
Would you? I'd be grateful, so I would. It's got me name carved into the handle. Sure. You're covered in bandages. What happened to you? Well, I got bit up by a ghoul down below while I was looking for the stuff to sell. Gotcha. Okay. Doesn't that mean you're gonna turn into a ghoul, or is that not how that works in this? Rats! Get 'em! I don't hear anything? Okay, then it might just be me. Because I can just hear, like little pops sometime in the audio that I wasn't hearing yesterday. That I can recall. But it could just be, like, old game, you know? Sometimes old games are like that. Entrance to Fraud's Court. Okay, well, I don't want to go there yet. That's where the main story is. Quint's shop. Have I heard of Quint? Hello, Quint. You see a short, fat-faced man who is covered in filth and grime. He smells bad and his teeth are rotten. He wheezes as he looks you up and down and says, I'm Quint. You new? Yes. He looks at you suspiciously. You selling or trading? Selling. His eyes narrow even further. Dealing, eh? With me or everybody, Burke? Which? With you? Just me? Yes. That's so, eh? Let's deal then. Alright. If you could take these. Oh, it's 3 charges. I understand. Okay. Finally. I can sell these things that I've had in his poor inventory this entire time and get some money. I can buy that ruby. Can you identify things? I'm not surprised that you can't. I was just curious. Okay. Do I need these things? I probably don't. Let's be honest. And if I do, well then fuck me, I guess. You know? If they wanted me to carry everything, they should have given me infinite inventory space.
Done.
The store is locked. Oh. I don't know what I expected, to be honest, but... Oh, he had a name! Shit, I thought that these were just, like, random guard number 1 and number 2. Shit. How long ago did... Hold on. I feel like I haven't quick saved in a while, so... Oh well, sorry. My bad.
Did you see that?
Oh, well, he wasn't that strong. It's fine.
The Karak sings true.
Die.
Will you stop it? Chaotic.
see that?
No, I'm not chaotic evil. I didn't see that he had a name. I thought that they were all thugs, and I was like, oh, this is fine. I wanted to know. Shit. No, please. It was an accident. I had never lockpicked anything before. I wanted to lockpick. No.
Done.
More chaos. This is bullshit. Oh, hello, Fraud. Before you is an elderly man leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted as if he tried to walk 2 directions at once and paid the price. Gross. His maggoty colored skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He's mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circuit of the room.
Updated my journal.
Uh-huh. The man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. "'Tis my sturdy crop of coin come to Farad's waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse," he smiles a wicked grin. "Have you come to ask Farad for another jaunt into the mortuary walls?" "Farad, I have come for information. I've been told that you know something about me." "Know something about you?" The light in Farad's eyes dims. He studies you, mumbling slightly as his eyes flicker up and down your frame. "Corpse? No." "Yes?" His eyes meet yours. "Ah, no." "Farad, what is it?" Farad's studying you with a dead even gaze. "'Tis some mummer's fair, corpse. No time for games, no time for Farad to play the wheel. What are you asking such questions for?" "I have forgotten myself, and I was told to seek you out, that you would know something of me." "Eh?" Farad licks his lips. They make a rasping sound like dry parchment on sand. "Now, who would told you such a thing?" "Well, no one told me exactly. There were these tattoos on my back. They told me to seek you out if I ever forgot myself." "Ah, so little said, so much told." Farad falls silent, and suddenly you have a feeling that Farad is dissecting you like a corpse on a mortuary slab. "I know much you would know. Much, yes, much indeed." Farad smiles slowly, the folds of flesh on his face peeling back like a curtain. "What do you know of me?" Farad licks his lips, then settles himself upon his crutch like a vulture. "No, no, not free. The question you ask." His pasty white hands tap the edge of his crutch. "Much I can tell you, but telling has a cost." "Go on." Farad taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. "The village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker Square. Chambers, vaults, corridors filled with the dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there, lies something misplaced, something mine." "What is it?" "A small thing, a trinket, such a trifle." As Farad speaks, his words start echoing, as if 2 people were speaking. You know you've heard them before, from your own lips. "It's a sphere, made of bronze, ugly, feels like an egg to the touch, and it smells of rotten custard. Am I right?" Farad falls deathly silent for a moment, then nods. "Yes. How much do you hide from me, corpse?" He chuckles. "Did you return to see if I remember what it is I want?" "Do you know where this sphere is?" Ah, Farad's sigh is like a shifting sand. "And why do you suppose I ask you to look for it, corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone." "Tch. It may be in the catacombs where the waters run deep, deep." "Very well, I'll do it, but I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket." "There's a lot of knowing rattling around in my brain box, corpse." He holds up a withered finger. "One of them is this bit of wisdom. Everyone wants something, whether they know it or not. There is much I know about you, much that you would want to know." "Very well. I will see about finding the sphere for you in exchange for what you know." "Very well." A deal struck, a deal made. Farad cracks his crutch sharply against the flagstones. "A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, corpse, there is no time to waste. Go to the gate at the south and east and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you." I already killed them. I'm sorry. It was an accident.
Updated my journal.
I just wanted to use my lockpicks. I've never used my lockpicks before, and it was the first time I've come across a... I'm sorry. This is what I get for not going to the main story and doing everything else first. I fucking... Oh, you guys are alive again. Well, good for you. I mean, I can unlock the door. I did it once before, so... Please don't kill me for doing it, though. Oh my god. Well... Well, that's just silly. Hope you weren't looking to use that gate, because what the other guy did, nobody knows how to use it. I opened the gate. Well, I guess we have to kill you now.
Damn it.
Whatever, man. Murderer. Come here, you rat. Come here.
Done.
What the heck? Ooh, another skull. And I don't need another one. I've already got two. What is this? The corpse is fairly fresh, with the last couple of weeks or so anyway, and large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin on the corpse looks like someone really buried this poor sod. Really brained this poor sod. You nudge it with your toe and it flops around bonelessly. Bonelessly? Gross. The corpse lies motionless. No amount of prodding or poking induces it to say or do anything. Bonelessly. What the heck are those? Other gargoyles. Or gargoyle-like things.
That? Damn it. Damn it.
Die.
These things take a lot of hits to go down. But they don't do a lot of damage, it looks like.
The Karak sings true.
Did you see that?
Damn.
Did you see that?
I feel stronger.
I leveled up. Look at me. Look at me leveling up. Also, I should probably have detect traps on. Ooh, a claw. A claw. No, I don't want to... I mean, do I want to go? Fuck it. I'll never remember if I don't, so... Well, I don't want to go. No, no, no. There's too much here. There's too much here. It's not just a simple... Oh, fuck me. They respawn. It's not as many this time together.
Damn it.
Leave him alone, you bullies.
Done.
Cranium rat. Bonk. As you pass by one of the twisted stone faces on the walls, it calls out to you in a creaking voice that sounds like the shifting of boulders. Immortal, regard me. I am Glyve. I would have words with you. How do you know I'm immortal? I see a burning purpose within your shell. I see many things in the falling dust of these tunnels. You lack something essential, and that keeps you from death's sweet embrace. What did you want to say to me? Listen, this place holds much danger for you. Treachery awaits you on the surface, and your way is long and winding. At the end, you will find what you have sought, but you may not want it then. Are you some sort of oracle? Oracle? No. I observe. That is all. In that case, perhaps you could answer some questions I had. What did you want to know? Tell me about yourself. Tell me of yourself. How did you come to be in this situation? I was once a respected leader of my community in the lower ward. A petty lord sought to increase his power at the expense of my people, my friends, my relatives, and friends and I spoke against him. And then what? And then he captured us one by one and bound our spirits and senses into these screaming faces under the ditch where all filth and sigil comes eventually. And then he let the polluted waters above flow through our mouths and noses and eyes. Is there anything I can do to help? I am cursed to remain here until fresh water passes my lips. There was a magical flask of water in the drowned nations. Bring it to me and give me a taste of it, and I shall tell you of someone who can help you unlock its full potential, and you shall never lack for water again. Where is this
Updated
flask?
my journal.
I do not know. There was an artist named Chad who frequented these tunnels. He knew. Find him, and he may tell you. And how do I get there? Through the dead nations, where the dead walk and rule, or through the warrens of thought, where many as one hold sway. Neither is without its risks. Dead nations? The dead have achieved life in their own way. They rule a portion of these catacombs. They struggle with many as one for the heart of these tunnels. Tell me more about the catacombs. The catacombs are carved aeons ago to house the dead of the city who did not wish the tender ministrations of the dustmen. They have become the refuse ground of the city, where dwell monsters barely seen, where humans prowl like scavengers among the scavengers. Many as one patrols these tunnels and has turned many against their natures. The dead nations prowl as well, guarding against the depredations of the humans who come among them. I can't remember if I asked about the dead nations already. I have, okay. Tell me about the many as one. You have heard of cranium rats? When they gather, they become more powerful, a shared mind. They and their servants, were-rats, seek mastery of these undertunnels. They war with the dead nations. I see. Okay. Don't mind me just talking to a face on the wall. Oh, is that the face I was just talking to? Yes, yes, yes. I'm also going to be heading off, so here soon. I'll probably, like, get to something. I don't know.
But yes, thank you. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Anzi, and for hanging out as you always do. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye. Leg bone club. I don't think I need that. Okay, so that's another exit. Okay, so this one's a little shorter. Ooh, my first roguey thing. Well, first, let's detect
Does
traps.
spotted a trap.
Yes! DV things. Oh, I'm a failure. Well, maybe you guys shouldn't have come over with me.
Unlocked.
I got another sledgehammer and some more money. Oh. I wanted to... No, I wanted to, like... There was, like, a question mark. Well, with that, failure of picking all of the traps or disarming all of the traps, as is I'm usual to do, but getting the lockpick unlocked, which is fun. Roguey things. I love being a thief. Like, I have to have a rogue. Like, that was like one of my few regrets from Baldur's Gate, was that I went druid. I love being a druid, don't get me wrong, but being a thief or having a steady thief in the party is so useful. I mean, I ended up walking through them anyway because I failed to disarm them, but big stretch. That is going to be the end of the stream for today. Thank you again so much to Anzi for the 100 bits and to Pedro for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your guys' support. And thank you for the resub as well. I almost forgot, as it's buried within all of these very generous notifications. Thank you for the 2 months resub. I can't believe it's already been a whole month since I started, like, got affiliate. It's been wild. We will be back tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. EST. No afternoon streams on Wednesdays because I have some D&D to play. And yeah, so thank you so very much. I mean, Nightbot kind of did all of my work for me. It threw out the Discord and it threw out the Twitter. You know, if you want to know when I go live, those are the 2 places to do it, other than following me here on Twitch. I play games like Planescape Torment very badly and fumble around with a puzzle for way too long. Thank you so much. I play in a Pathfinder game where we're playing through Abomination Vaults, and yeah, it's Pathfinder isn't particularly for me, but really, I play D&D to hang out with my friends, not really because of the game so much anymore, but I will still have a good time. I'm going to go make some lunch. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesdays, and I hope to see you all again very soon. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time as I was this morning. You can see, I'll throw all of my socials out there. VOD gets uploaded right after the stream is over onto YouTube because I do locally record. My cat's here because she knows that stream is ending. Come on up, Amber. Hello. Big stretch. All right. Thank you guys so much. You as well. Hope to see you again soon, Pedro. Thank you so much again for your generosity. You're so very kind to me, and I appreciate it so very much. Don't work too hard, and see you all again soon. I'm going to run a couple of minutes of ads. Stick around for them if you wouldn't mind. And to see you all again very soon as I try to move my cat out of the way so that I can start the first roll and leave so I can stop rambling. Okay, bye. Join the Discord. Okay, bye.